On Saturday, dozens of Russian military aircraft will fill the skies and some 16,000 troops will march through Red Square in celebration of the 70th anniversary of the Soviet Union's victory over Nazi Germany. The victory of the Great Patriotic War, also known as World War II, came with a very heavy price. More than 20 million, with some estimates as high as 27 million Soviet soldiers and civilians dying in the war. Leaders from 25 countries, including China and India, will be in Moscow Saturday for the Victory Parade. CCTV's Stephanie Fried joins us now from Moscow. Stephanie, what is this parade going to be like? It seems like it's going to be a huge deal 70 years on.
Huge, Nathan, is absolutely apt, an apt description. They're saying here it's going to be the biggest and grandest parade, Victory Day parade in the history of Russia. You cited some figures. I'll give you some more. 2.5 million spectators are expected to turn out here. The report is 200 military vehicles to roll through these streets, 150 aircraft to fly overhead. There will be open-air concerts, fireworks at night, open-air dances and music all over the country, not just in Moscow. And the focus is going to be on a lot of that military hardware. New military hardware going to roll out on Saturday during the parade, namely the Sukhoi Su-30 and Su-35 fighter jets, and a Boomerang APC armed personnel carrier and other new armed personnel carriers. But the pièce de la résistance, the highlight, is the Armata T-15 tank, which is being called by Russian media the most advanced or the best piece of combat machinery in the world, although military critics have said it doesn't change the game. It's not a game changer in terms of the world of warfare.
Stephanie, Western leaders, a lot of them aren't coming. It's a snub, partly due to the what's going on in Ukraine, the taking of Crimea. How's it being felt there in Moscow?
Well, that's absolutely right. And most people aren't really regarding it. It's seen as a snub, as you said, Nathan, because of the annexation of Crimea a year ago, because of the ongoing situation in Ukraine, the perception in the West that Russia has backed the rebels in eastern Ukraine. There seems to be, on the street, people are happy, they're joyous. The city is filling up, but certainly in the political circles, and analysts are talking about the snub. And among the highly politicized, very nationalistic people here, they are saying they don't care. They're saying Russia doesn't need anyone else, that it can do fine on its own. Those are the people, the veterans I've spoken with, who they don't mind that the West is not here and not backing Russia in this moment of glory.
Well, they're looking east, aren't they? President Xi Jinping is going to be there in Moscow. That must be a big boost for Putin, considering the absence of some Western leaders.
Absolutely, and if I can pull up a headline for you today from the Moscow Times, that's the English language, China's Xi to be the star guest on V-Day, and that probably says it all about China-Russia relations right now. There was a meeting between the two earlier, a $25 billion economic cooperation agreement signed. After that signing, Vladimir Putin said that China is a key strategic ally, or the key strategic ally to Russia. So strong, warm relations again. Xi Jinping being the guest, the honored guest here, so very close, warm relations here, and nothing less. Nathan?
And both countries, of course, suffered great sacrifices during World War II, Russia and China. Stephanie Fried in Moscow, thank you very much.